Hello, everybody. I'm Blob. Welcome back to Blob. Today we are going to be looking at cursed cats. As I want to look at cute creatures, but also we should probably get back into the regularly scheduled programming, in which I look at cursed items and such, and I, I just look at cursed things usually. So let's just get into it and look at some cursed cats. Cursed yawn. That as much as I like cats and other little creatures, this one does look very cursed. Its yawn is a little scary. I'm not going to lie. That cat has little fangs, and I feel like he is not afraid to use them. Um, he looks very angry while yawning. He doesn't look very cute while yawning. But I bet he is an adorable little guy in all other senses. But but you really just gotta prevent that cat from yawning, cause if me, the local cryptid, can get scared, I think the average human would probably get very scared as well. Um, because humans tend to get scared at silly things. I do not feel scared at silly things, and I feel like this is a silly thing, and I am scared. So, what does that say about me? Maybe I was a hypocrite all along, but aren't we all? Cursed eyes. Those eyes really are rolling. The cat looks very comfy, though. Cats are weird. They sleep with their eyes open sometimes. One of my cats used to do that. She'd sprawl out and she'd just like be sleeping. Like you could tell she was like in a heavy sleep, but her eyes were always open. It was so weird. Some cats sleep with their eyes open, and we took her to the vet, and the vet said that she was fine. And I mean, those cats live forever. They lived for like 20 years. We literally got them when I was like 7. And my and and one of my cats lived up to like 24 or something. Like it was like 2 years ago when she sadly died. Like, and this cat would sleep with her eyes open and have like seizures every other day. Like this cat was amazing. Like she she was wild. I miss having cats. I almost adopted some cats the other day. And they came available at the no kill shelter where I live, and they were very cute cats. By the time I got there, someone had already adopted them, and they had no other cats available for adoption at that time. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll come back when I see other cats. But it was really sad. I probably would have brought them home if you know, they were available. But somebody else already gave them a home, and that's okay. I hope they're happy at their home. Cursed, she be plotted. You see, I don't know if she's plotting because she she doesn't look like she's scheming. Cats have like a scheming face. I have seen cats scheme. They're like go like that, and they have like a very specific look when they're scheming. This cat isn't scheming. It's like it's not scheming, it's screaming, you know? The little guy is screaming, but not scheming. Cursed baked potato. The eyes. That I look into those eyes and I think that cat is hiding a hidden camera behind those eyes. But that cat is also round. That is not a shape that a domestic should be. That is only a shape reserved for the palace's cat. The palace's cat is the only cat that gets to be round. The body is round. The palace's cat is the only cat that gets to be round. That cat is too round. It needs a cat wheel, and it needs to run on the cat wheel for a little bit to make it a little less round. Cursed sleeping. That is how my cat used to sleep, and I always never understood how that was comfortable. She'd be there sunbathing, doing what cats do, and then all of a sudden she'd sprawl out like that. She'd sprawl out like that, just in the sun, having the time of her life, and I'm like, girl, you're gonna, break your spine. I don't know how cats do that. I'm convinced that cats are not solids, but liquids. Cat, I have seen cats descend into a bowl, and they can form to the shape of the bowl, which proves that cats are liquids. I do not take questions. Oh, look at him, he's trying to sit like people, but he's doing it a bit wrong. Uh, and his eyes are glowing. I wonder if that cat has cameras in his eyes. I always wonder that about cats. Their eyes always glow like cameras. I think that should be the new conspiracy theory. People always say that birds aren't real. Trust me, birds are real and they like to scream. But I think cats have cameras in their eyes. Uh, they're they're seeing orbs or just cameras, and that's why they reflect like that. And they they're recording our every move, but not for evil reasons, like one might think. I think they are recording our every move for their own databases. Like, they're not scheming for the elites, or I don't know, whatever conspiracy theorists go off about. They're not scheming like that. They're they're hoarding information, and then they're probably selling it to the highest bidder. Honestly, knowing cats, that sounds like something they would do. They're hoarding information and selling it to the highest bidder. Cursed young one. You see, that is the face of a scheming cat. That little kitten is scheming. That kitten has thoughts, and it is thinking those thoughts out loud using its little scheming face. This is true cat scheming. Curse stretch. That cat looks like it is attacking, but I don't think it is, because I don't think you would calmly pull out a camera if your cat was very angry. Cats are typically quite nice, but sometimes they get quite angry and they kind of lash out a little bit. But most of the time they're quite nice. This is very cursed, though. Please don't make your cat angry. Be nice to your cat. And, yeah, be nice to your cat. But it does look like it's stretching. It is not planning to hurt that human. He is just stretching. He's just trying to get cozy. Let your cat get cozy. I think cats deserve to be cozy. Curse Snapchat video call.mpg. That cat, this is the definition of the cat scheming face. That guy has thoughts, and he's gonna let you know of those thoughts immediately. You are not allowed to have thoughts about those thoughts. That cat knows what he is talking about, and he expects you to follow suit. Cursed gremlin. Oh, it's a very cute gremlin, though. What a lovely little guy. a lovely gremlin. I love me a good little gremlin cat. And there used to be a cat that kind of lived at the apartment complex that I lived at. The cat wasn't really like. I think the cat may have belonged to someone in the apartment complex, but it was always wandering around. And he had these little gremlin teeth, and they would like hang out. And he would always like blep, do the little thing when their like tongue sticks out. So he had these like two little fangs, and his tongue was always hanging out. And I just loved that little guy so much. He was a very adorable cat. Wonder why he wasn't inside. I mean, he looked to be somebody's pet. And I think they just let him wander around the complex. I don't know, maybe for exercise or something. But I always found it kind of irresponsible. I mean, the cat always had like a collar, and it always looked like well taken care of. But I don't know. I think you know, I don't know. Like if you're gonna get a pet, you kind of need to take care of it. But I always liked seeing him though. He was just such a little gremlin, and I love me a little gremlin cat. But anyway, that's gonna be all for today's video. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. Have a good day. Or don't. I don't know. I don't know you. Bye.